stream, a little bit of breaking transfer news, of course. Liverpool look like they're back in the hunt for a midfielder. We thought it wouldn't happen. September the 1st, which is next Thursday at 11 p.m. Transfer window shut, closed. Yeah, we've problems in midfield, emergency. We will need it. This is probably an emergency, as Klopp would say. So we've been probably forced into this. Depends who we get and who we're going for. Whether the deal can be done in the next 6 days or not, that is the big question. But I know Liverpool are really, really looking at this. I mean, there was mentioned today, Celtics midfielder Matt O'Reilly was mentioned. I mean, we've had a lot of players mentioned. We've had Casado off Brighton. We've had Jude Bellingham, which I don't think will happen because just far too much money. That type of thing. There's just so many players that we could go for. Maybe we'll just pull a rabbit out of a hat and we'll bring in somebody. But it definitely looks like Klopp and Liverpool are going for a midfielder. The dream looks like it is on, and we do need one. But who it is, I haven't got a clue. It could be Frankie de Jong. It could be, so Charlie's in here saying Frankie de Jong. Now, that would be good, wouldn't it? That'd be really under United's. That'd be really under United's, noses. And that would be beautiful. But big wages. I think he's on 400 grand a week or something like that. Ridiculous. More than Mo Salah he's on, which at Barcelona. So whether that one happens or not, I don't know, but it's really, really interesting stuff. And the fact that Klopp has more or less said he's made a mistake and that we do need a midfielder, he obviously knows something we don't know. I mean, Ox is out till October. Naby is injury prone big time. We all know how Naby is injury prone. It's ridiculous how injury prone he is. I mean, even when Ox comes back, how long will he be fit for? We don't know. Curtis Jones seems to be picking up niggles at the moment in midfield as well. I mean, we're down to the bare bones. Poor Milner's having to play start games and stuff. He's really a 20, 25-minute man to finish games off. Sure, games up for us. So we do need a dynamic, young midfielder, but they don't come cheap. That's the big thing. Maybe it's someone totally we haven't even talked about. Neves off Wolves, these type players. Put in the comments who you would like to go to Liverpool. I'm not saying look, it looks like they're working in the background. Liverpool will always be working in the background. Julian Ward, the transfer committee, and Mike Gordon, and the whole lot of them. Klopp probably gives a list. I would like this choice, top choice, obviously Jude Bellingham or Frankie de Jong, that type level. Bringing it down to Casado off Brighton, Matt O'Reilly from Celtic is being mentioned, the midfielder. So all this thing, Casado off Brighton is Charlie saying there, Casado from Brighton, he really does look like a proper player, and it wouldn't cost, I wouldn't say huge money. Problem is the clubs are in the same boat as us. The window closes on the 1st September for them too, so they have to. Even if Liverpool say, right, we'll give you 30 million for him, personal done, he wants to come and play for Liverpool Champions League and stuff like that, they have to find a replacement too. So it's it's going to be tight. 6 days left. Are we really in the hunt for a bloody? Yeah, I think so, Anfield Ark. Yeah, I mean, Twitter's gone crazy in the last hour. I had to go live, but I had a feeling we might do something. I think Klopp said something last week which was unusual, talking about, I don't spend the money and stuff like that. I think it was last Friday. And I mean, that probably, just a few little things that have been said, and injuries, and, and obviously the results haven't helped either. 2 draws and a loss against United haven't helped. So I'd say Klopp saying, listen, there's a lot of games to play. It's going to be congested right up to the World Cup and after the World Cup. We've League Cups, we've, Champions League games, 2 league games probably every week. So he's playing right. Even the likes of Thiago and all these guys come back. Naby Keita. I mean, Naby Keita gets injured playing Monopoly. Let's be real here. I mean, you just cannot rely on Naby's injury record. So he's probably saying we need someone in there as well, just for numbers. Get a lad in. I mean, wouldn't it be a dream, a big signing? Someone like Frankie de Jong or someone like Jude Bellingham? Yes, but can I see that happening? Window closing Thursday? I doubt it. I just think it's it's very late in the day for that type of thing. But certainly, maybe a 20, 30 million type player, something like that, maybe mid-20s, bit of experience. That's what we want. We want someone that can probably play sort of straight away. It's not just getting a fella, an 18, 19-year-old who can't play, so that defeats the whole bloody purpose. We need someone that can sort of maybe even come in for the derby next weekend, or even the Newcastle game Wednesday, if something's been working over the weekend and he signs Monday or Tuesday. But look, nothing might happen. All the deal might fall through. The player mightn't want it. The club might play hardball, knowing Liverpool, have money and want that midfielder. The window's closing, it's closing, it's closing, closing, and want double what they want. That type of crap and stuff like that happens at agents and stuff. So, but the fact that Liverpool seem to be involved in trying to bring someone in the next 6 days, that's the big take on tonight. And of course, tomorrow, guys, 12 at 3 o'clock at Anfield, we have a huge game. It's Liverpool Bournemouth, a must-win game tomorrow, guys, at Anfield. I might actually do a watch along for it. I might do a watch along 2:45 live Liverpool Bournemouth watch along Dave's LFC chat. So keep an eye out for that. Haven't done a watch along in a while, but we need a win tomorrow. Tomorrow's like the cup final. We need the 3 points, but it just gives probably even gives the crowd at Anfield tomorrow just a bit of a buzz, a bit of an energy, because the team's been lacking energy in the last 3 games when they think that maybe, wow, someone might actually be coming in. Who is this? Like Christmas morning, Christmas Eve, and you go to bed as a kid. What's going to be underneath the tree? What's going on? Something is happening, Dave. Too much talk about it, says John Glasgow Red. Well, I mean, the last hour or two, there's been, jitters for the last few weeks. We've been talking about midfielders for ages. We've had a lot of midfielders, but there's 4 or 5 of them that are so bloody injury prone that even if and when they come back, there's no guarantee they're going to last much longer, Need the crowd to pump it up, says Mark Forrest. Yeah, look, tomorrow's huge. I mean, they've just got to win the game. As I say, I'll probably do a watch along for it, so keep an eye out for that. Because it's live actually over here in Ireland. It's live in the Republic of Ireland tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Liverpool Bournemouth live, so I'll be watching it. So I might as well do a watch along. If I can, I will. But look, as I say, we're down to the bare bones. We just got to win tomorrow. But the news, of course, the breaking news seems to be, and Dave Maddock, I think, was a respected journalist, has mentioned it a few times tonight, and it's been, tagged and stuff like that. And Klopp did mention it in his press conference today. Basically, listen, we're trying to get someone in, we're working on it, we always do work on it, and we'll see what happens type of thing. But yeah, I started working on it, definitely. Who would you like, Dave, says John. Well, obviously Jude Bellingham, or even a Frankie de Jong would be nice, but I can't see them spending that type of money, big wages and stuff like that. Plus those deals take ages, they're usually 6-month deals, take signing the bleeding. This deal would be probably a week or 2 in advance, and then bang, deal done. Who would I like? It's a tough one. That Casado guy off Brighton, the young lad, the midfielder, looks really good, full of energy. It reminds me of Genie, actually. Someone like him would be good. I'm surprised we didn't go for Basuma, the Brighton lad who went to Spurs. I'm really surprised. I did a video last year on him. Dynamic midfielder. We didn't go from Spurs, got him. They've got a good deal, and it wasn't huge money. Casado off Brighton, someone like that. Tielemans, Yuri Tielemans from Leicester. I know you're going to get him. It won't be huge money in wage. Well, the wages would be decent, but I've read a few things about Tielemans. He's not that agile and pacey in midfield. He hasn't got that burst of energy. I think Liverpool would be looking for someone full of energy, full of beans, but can do a lot of different things. Plays a 6, plays an 8. Klopp does like his transformers, Optimus Prime. He does like those type players that can play all different positions. Tielemans, he's a good player. He's a Belgium international, of course. He played a lot of football in the last few years. But I'm wondering why not many teams have come in for him. I mean, Arsenal were interested in him. Well, that seems to have eased. Why? I mean, if he's that good, why is nobody else come in for him? Because it's not a huge transfer fee. But Tielemans, I can't see Tielemans, but I can see Casado. Charlie saying Casado, yeah, I can see Casado. What's the crack, Dave, says North Red? Well, the crack seems to be, if you're on Twitter, which I am a lot, follow Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. Hit the like, guys, get a few people in. We've 12 people in. If you only got 6 likes, surely should be getting up to 12 likes. But I'll stay on for another few minutes. This phone is probably going to die in about 5 minutes anyway. But yeah, it seems to be the news that Liverpool are in for a midfielder. That's what the news is. It seems to be we're going to work hard to try to get someone in before the 1st of September, which of course is next Thursday. Anfield Lark is in. How are you, Alex? Hopefully you're well. Really wanted to go after an established name rather than a make. Yeah, well, pulling rabbits out of hats, but yeah. You mean like an Alisson, a VVD, a marquee signing is what you're talking about. It's a Jude Bellingham. It's a Jude Bellingham or a Frankie de Jong type thing. I mean, the fume from United fans if we signed Frankie de Jong, Jesus Christ, you might as well shut down Twitter straight away. I can't see it, but certainly someone that can step in. Like, say you sign him over the weekend and he signs Monday or Tuesday. Okay, it might be too the Newcastle game's Wednesday, but even some of that could come straight into that Everton game Saturday week, has already played, fit, ready to rock, energy, gives us something different. That's what I'd like. Sir Oswald is in. If the new midfielder is a replacement for Keita, we are still tight in that area. I don't know if he's a replacement for Keita. Yeah, Klopp likes players that can play in multiple positions. That's the thing, isn't it? He really does like players that can play in multiple positions. So let's see. Liverpool won't pay De Jong his wages. No, his wages are ridiculous. I said it earlier. I think it's 400 grand a week. Even 200 grand a week is ridiculous. Never mind 400G. Imagine bringing in De Jong on 400G. The Salah thing, what's he on 350? And just don't go there. Unless a drop that went in half, or Barca paid half it. Maybe we took De Jong on a year loan with a view to buy next year and paid half his wages, and Barcelona paid half the wages. Something like that might work. I don't know if it's going to be a buyout, a loan. I don't know. There's names been thrown all over the place. This broke. We knew you're in the market and we needed a midfielder. We all know we needed a midfielder with all our bloody injuries and stuff like that. But it just seems to be tumbling along now just before the Bournemouth game tomorrow. Maybe to G up the crowd tomorrow, to give them a bit of confidence, and the crowd got to get behind. They really got to get behind the team tomorrow at Anfield and get those bloody 3 points, because 3 points are a must tomorrow. They will get someone young, says Charlie, but that's the FSG policy, isn't it? We get someone in 18, 19, 20, maybe 21. That's why we're thinking of Matt O'Reilly, the young Celtic midfielder. I think he plays for Denmark's under 23s. With a name like Matt O'Reilly, I think he played for Ireland, but he doesn't. And he looks decent, combative, good on the ball, that type of thing, maybe. And he wouldn't cost huge money, probably about 20 million. But I don't know, maybe a championship midfielder. It's just, who knows? But it is exciting, I suppose, for the last few weeks, the last few days of the window, isn't it? If Jude is on, I think it's to replace Bobby. Look, if Jude Bellingham came in, or even a Frankie, as I say, that would be a coup, but I can't see it. I'd be surprised to be leaving it this late, that type of way. I'd be very, very surprised to be leaving it this late with a big marquee signing like that. They'd rather do it early in the window, and Klopp would have liked to have that type of player in the pre-season, and it's definitely for the start game against Fulham, rather than leaving it bloody late, LJ is in. Accepting a mistake can be done by a great man only. Exactly, he said he made a mistake, and we do like people. Politicians never say they make a mistake, so, Klopp is basically, a statesman, isn't he, really, in football or in sport, and he's a big enough man. He is a big man, but he's a big enough man to say he made a mistake, that we do need a midfielder. I actually was surprised he actually said that today, I think, in his press conference to the journalist. Now, I don't know whether it was use no more than me type of thing and I made a mistake, but look, he is the Messiah, says Rod. Guys, hit that like button. Let's get a few people in. As I say, I'm not going to stay on much longer. This phone is, I think it's only 10% left on it. So, but that's the news. And I say, I might be doing watch along tomorrow at 2:45, 2:50, something like that. The match is at 3, so I might do a watch along for the Liverpool Bournemouth. I really might do a watch along. It's looking good for a watch along tomorrow, baby. Anfield Road TV, Jackie Boy is in. My friend Jackie Boy. I did a video earlier, actually, check it out, with Jack and Keith, talking about the United shambolicness, actually talking about transfers, and talking about the big one against Bournemouth tomorrow. Would love a watch along, Dave, says LJ. Yeah, it looks like I might do a watch along tomorrow, so put your notifications on. Get it ready to rock and roll for about 2:45 to 3 tomorrow. Liverpool Bournemouth live. As I said, they're showing it live in Ireland, so I might as well watch it. Do the watch along. Bang. Hopefully get the 3 points. 2-0, whatever. Take the win. That's what it's all about. What have we got here? Thank fucking God, Red, says Jackie Boy. Look, it's not. There's no done deals anywhere, but it does seem to be rolling along on the Anfield Express. It really does. For Klopp to come out with something like that, and Twitter has exploded at the moment, to be fair. But the question is who it is. Is it a loan? Is it a swap? Is it a long-term thing? Or is it a stopgap signing? Like a Kabak or a Davies signing, someone that hides away in a tunnel for a year and never kicks the ball, or is there someone coming in that's going to be there for a 10-year job, like a Jude Bellingham, like a Frankie De Jong, even that guy Casado. He's only young, proper energy in him as well. Just just need something to rattle that midfield, don't we, guys? We really do. And get someone in, get them in. It'll give the whole squad, the whole Klopp, the whole fan base a boost, you know? I would love to pay for the embargo sections interviews as well. Yeah, do you ever see that embargo sections interview, the interview thing with the embargo, where people can't listen and they say, okay, the embargo's next, and it just goes, you know. Casado or Frankie will do, says Matt Tom. Trevor, how are you, my friend? Hopefully you're well. Hit the like, hit the share, guys. We've 18 people in, we've only got 12 likes. Come on, get it up to 20 likes. And I can go to bed in peace. Smash the like, says Jackie. Jackie boy knows it. Anfield Road TV, check out. Of course, Jack on Anfield Road TV, and our top YouTube channel, does a lot of videos with me. And I've known Jack for about, what, 4 years, 5 years? Top red, as they say. But as I say, guys, that is the breaking news tonight. Liverpool look like they are in for the coveted midfielder we've been all talking about for the last year, and it looks like we're gonna go in. Who it is, who knows? Neves is another good shout off Wolves. That's another really good shout. He would suit us. We do like that type of player. Smash the likes for a signing, says Anfield Lark. Love it. 20 in, 13 likes. Come on, baby. Let's hit those likes, baby. Hit it like Paddy the Baddy. Let's go. As I say, it's Friday night. Just finished all my beer, so it's almost time to go. But look, it's exciting because we need a lift. We've 2 points from 9. We have a big game at Anfield tomorrow, guys. Whoever's going, listening to this, get behind the team. You got to get the points tomorrow. 3 points are an absolute must. Who's Matt O'Reilly? Liverpool have been linked with him. Matt O'Reilly is a 21-year-old Celtic midfielder. Matt O'Reilly, I think he was Irish, but he's actually Danish under 23. Liverpool are linked to him. They're looking at him for about a year now, but something like that might come in. You know, I think about 20 million. So you're not breaking the bank, and I'm sure the wages wouldn't be astronomical. Frankie de Jong wages are 400G a week, you know, ridiculous wages. Or someone like even Jude Bellingham, I'm sure, would be 200 plus, you know. So thank you for the day for the O'Reilly. Yes, Sir Oswald. Yeah, I only found out about Matt O'Reilly yesterday. I was thinking he was Irish or maybe Scottish with a name like Matt O'Reilly, but he's actually, I think he was born in London, and obviously some Danish connections there. But he's a proper good player, a combative midfielder, and we all know Scottish league players sometimes it's just like, look at Robertson. I know he is Scottish himself, but you know, we got him a steal from Hull. What was it, 8.5 million? And the rest is history, as they say. But guys, look, that is the breaking news. Liverpool look like they have they're opening, well, the checkbook's on the table. The pen's there's ink in the pen. And it's just a matter of who they're going for, who they can get over the line before Thursday at 11 o'clock. His dad's Irish, I think, says Quick D. Yeah, he's a Danish under 23, though. But maybe his mum's Danish. I'll have to be someone who can be dropped in straight away, says Rod. Yeah, of course. We definitely has to be someone that has to be dropped in. Because why sign someone that's going to be on the bench when you need him on the bloody pitch? You know what I mean? Because of our injuries, we need someone that can just fit in seamlessly. So it's not going to be easy to get, you know. Klopp told he can sign whoever he wants so long as they are for free, says Sir Oswald. Chris Brack is in here. Chris, hopefully you're well. Is it real ink or invisible ink in the pen? Is it real ink? It's a real link, but is it invisible ink? No, I'm sure it'll be real ink. Klopp ink. But yeah, look, it's exciting. It just gives the boost to the fan base because, as we know, the TikTok boys have not been happy for the last few weeks. And, you know, we need Jota back. Things will be fine, says Eldred. Yeah, Jota has got the Lotta. What a player. We've missed him just coming off the bench last 20. Impact sub. Bang. Neves, says John. Yeah, I like Neves. Yeah, possible. Wolves, of course. Look, I mean, I'm sure there's about 20 names out there. I'm sure Liverpool have a list of names and probably tiered. Top tier, second tier, third tier. If you go over the top tier first, you can't get them. Wages, dodgy, second tier, third tier. I don't know. Obviously, Jude Bellingham, Frankie de Jong, those type players are top tier. But guys, I'm not going to stay on much longer. Ravi is in the house. Ravi, how are you, my friend? Hopefully you're well. Swear they were keeping Jay Spearing ready. Jay Spearing, oh God. Yeah, Jay Spearing in midfield. Imagine Jay Spearing tomorrow in midfield against Bournemouth. Wow, that would be very interesting. Another 5 minutes, guys, and we'll call it a night on this beautiful Friday night. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It is Liverpool, Bournemouth, 3 o'clock. I'm going to do a watch along for it. I'm going to do a watch along. That's it. Breaking news. Dave's LFC Chats watch along from quarter 2:45 just before kickoff. We'll go through the teams and we will go live. And I'm hoping for a win. I'm saying 2-0. Let's go. Did you know much about Van den Berg? Van den Berg's a Liverpool defender. Yeah, he went out on loan. He's a good player. I mean, he's a really top. I think a lot of European clubs are looking for him. And we actually beat a queue of teams. Even AC Milan and Barca were looking for him, and we got him. But he's only a young lad. Marcus Llorente, another player we are linked with from Atletico. I think Asensio, is that his name, from Real Madrid? I heard something about today as well. Jay Spearing this season. Ben Davies, that ultra backup player, says Anfield Arc. Just hope it's not another Ben Davies signing, Dave. Ben Davies, he's in here. Ben, are you okay? Yeah, he's all right. He's just asleep. He's all right. But yeah, I hope it's not a Ben Davies. All right, go back, or Oback, whatever his name was. Kabak, at the back. We don't need stopgaps. We need a player that can come in, like a Casado, as I keep saying, someone like him, bang, straight in, and he's ready to rock, possibly even the Newcastle game, or maybe in the Derby Saturday week. You know, obviously he won't be playing tomorrow, but it's exciting that we're in for it, you know, and probably Klopp watches these or maybe watches some of the, you know, Revan TV, Anfield Rap things. There's been a lot of doom and gloom, especially after the United game. I mean, you know, really, really has been. But we shall see. It's watch this space. Eamon Kelly, I'm not holding my breath on any more businesses, Eamon. No, it looks, Eamon, they're definitely going in for one. Whether the deal is done in time is the question. Real offered Asensio to United. Oh, jeez, everyone's been offered to United at the end of the day, isn't it? They can have him. They can have him. No thanks. Yeah, let's just hope we can get some of it. It's about numbers, you know, because of the 5 sub rule as well. More options you have, you know. I mean, tomorrow's bare bones. Tomorrow is bare bones. 1 or 2 players might come back next week, but tomorrow against Bournemouth is bare bones. How long for Matip? Well, Matip's legs are long enough to be talking about how long. But Klopp mentioned today, Callagher should be back next week, back in training. Jota's not far away. Thiago's not far away. He didn't mention Matip, actually. I didn't hear him mention Matip. But a few players are far away. But they're far away enough to be. We've 3 games in the next 7-8 days that most of them probably won't make it. I mean, you've Bournemouth tomorrow. You've Newcastle and Anfield Wednesday night. And you've the Derby next Saturday lunchtime at Goodison. Then you've an international break. So whoever, you know, comes back fit, and it's not going to really help us in these 3 games. Not really, I don't think. We need a midfielder as soon as possible. So glad we're in for one, since the Egyptian King. Mahala, the Egyptian King. How are you, my friend? Hit the like, hit the share. LFC, DN 27, 5-0 win tomorrow. Allison, he's going for the team here. Allison, Simicus, VVD. Phillips, Trent, Fabinho, Carvalho, Hendo, Diaz, Salah, Elliott scored. Hat-trick for Mo Salah, Carvalho and VVD. I'll take that. I'll take 1-0 to be fair. I would like Gomez to get a run of games. Yeah, well, he will. He will get a run of games now, won't he? Good night, Dave. See you soon. Yeah, tomorrow, as I said, Dave's LFC Chats. Looking like a watch-along, baby. 2:45, Liverpool, Bournemouth, live. Watch along. Get ready to rock for that. Rod, maybe Kloppo himself will put the shirt back on like the movie Bulldozer. Yeah, well, maybe Allison will play it full, but that header, you never know. Smash the likes, guys, says LJ. Yeah, look, guys, I'm going to go now in a few minutes anyway. I'm tired. It's late. A big game tomorrow. And as I say, watch along City, baby. 2:45. Can't wait for that. It's a huge game. We just got to win. But Liverpool are back in the market for a midfielder. That's the breaking news. Let's go. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy the weekend. 3 points tomorrow. We'll make it a nice weekend. Maybe even a midfielder chat talk over the weekend and someone comes in early next week. We'll make it an even better few days. It's been Dave's LFC Chats. Live tomorrow for a watch along. 2:45. Check it out. Talk soon. Stay safe. It's been emotional. Thanks, guys.